Welcome to Lake Atitlan. Lake Atitlan is essentially a massive volcanic crater filled with water. There are several Mayan towns surrounding the lake, as well as a few volcanoes. We visited 3 different places in Lake Atitlan: Panajachel, San Marcos and San Pedro, and we're going to show you some of that in this video.
Hello! Oh, I can't open the door. How do you open the door? One second. Just hold on. Welcome to Panajachel.
Should we start again?
No, keep it in. It's because of my little window. It's because of my little window. Oh, that's the parrot.
Yeah.
Hola. 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 Hello. A Spanish parrot. Welcome to Panajachel. I think it's how you say it, I'm not sure. This is a town by Lake Atitlan. When we arrived, we saw an amazing view of the volcanoes, incredible. Welcome to the room tour. Upon doing our obligatory budget review last week, we've realised we'd slightly overspent. So now we're trying to spend less. So we've gone for a budget option, which actually, the room itself is really nice. We're just on the ground floor overlooking the reception. No big deal, it's fine. So come on in. Bed, bookshelf, and then we do have our own private bathroom, luxury, toilet, sink, shower, and that's it. So, unfortunately, we are here in Guatemala during the rainy season, and especially for Lake Atitlan, that's very sad because we don't get to see the amazing sunset. But that's fine because in the mornings you can still see the volcanoes really clearly. So every morning we run down from our hostel to see this incredible view, and then it gets covered up by clouds later. But that's fine. One thing that Panajachel is really well known for is the markets and artisan souvenirs, shopping, everything. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go explore all the different markets and shops. Let's go. Hello, welcome to our haul. First of all, we bought a Guatemala t-shirt, which we thought really nice colour, and it has the classic Mayan weaving technique, which is a very specific skill that the Mayans developed. Number 2, Mike bought himself a yellow mask, lovely, again with the weaving, brilliant. And finally, for our future house, what we're doing in every country that we go to, we want to buy a piece of art somehow, something that we can put into our home. So rather than being like a bit of tat, you know, like a tchotchke, we want something that we can put on our wall, for example. So something that we saw that was completely unique, that no other shop was selling, was a kind of hand embroidered Mayan landscape thing. And we thought we could frame this, and that'd be really nice. And it's also good to pack. And it's got Lake Atitlan with the 3 volcanoes. And it's also yellow. Brilliant. Goodbye from a hole in Panajachel. Zip zip. Oh, went on my nose. It's a delicious coffee. So, café latte frío con sabor vanilla para llevar. We are at the Atitlan Nature Reserve, which is this amazing place where there's like a butterfly garden, you can see monkeys apparently, there's a nature hike, and then you can also do zip lining. So we're going to do all of it, hopefully. It's pretty expensive, but there's like 7 really long zip lines, so we hope that it's going to be worth it. Look at the really cute babies. Waterfall, brilliant. Not quite sure about these bridges, especially when I'm with him. It's going up and down. But now it's going to be time for the zip line.
Sorry, the next one is about 850 metres long, which I was saying before I got eaten by all the ants. Apparently it goes through a tunnel at the end, so this is like everyone's favourite one, so let's see how it is. So we finished our adventure, it's just starting to rain. Back to the hotel. We are in Hana today, this Japanese restaurant in the middle of Panajachel. We ordered some lovely sushi, some ramen, and some teriyaki salmon, and we're very excited because we basically haven't eaten since breakfast.
And also we didn't realise it was 2-for-1 sushi, so we thought we were getting one plate.
Perfect.
So we're on San Marcos and we're going to do a yoga class at Eagle's Nest. It's completely just in the middle of nowhere, up the hills at San Marcos.
And we're very sweaty.
We're very sweaty. We don't know when the class is, so who knows how this goes.
We're here at Eagle's Nest. Lovely walk, lovely place, very spiritual feeling. There's a woman playing some sort of steel drum instrument, and then the man shirtless with dreads and tattoo. We feel very out of our depth and we're too scared to ask what to do.
Yeah, because the class is at 9:30, not 8:30. We are here at 8:30. So now it's an hour of us psyching ourselves out because we think we can't do yoga.
We're scared, they're too spiritual here. But the view is amazing, so we're going to just sit and enjoy this for an hour and see what happens next.
Wonderful. You tried so hard, it's so cute to watch. I think this is just the most incredible place to do yoga. The whole time when we were doing the like really difficult balance, I was just like, volcano.
a man who's only done yoga a handful of times in his life, it's easily the best place I have and probably will ever do yoga. That view of the volcanoes and the calming music, a bit of the non-calming workers in the background. As a beginner, I think it was great. I must admit, when it was balance on one leg, I started to fail a bit. My core is absolutely shocking. You were very good.
Was it Ashtanga? I don't know. It was like it wasn't just a pure sun meditation. There's loads of different stuff. There was a really fun meditation at the end, which is always great. And the setting was just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Getting distracted. Well, we're so inspired now that we're going to try and find another yoga place just to look at it.
Yeah, it's called the Yoga Forest. It's like a little hike in and uphill, so we'll try and find that now. But
we are struggling. Ooh, there's a little sign.
How beautiful. So we're exploring Yoga Forest. I mean, a lot of it is just those little cabins you can stay in, which look beautiful. We'd love to stay here, but you can do yoga on the main deck, which again looks beautiful. For now, it's going to have a little explore, and then we're going to go back down and grab some lunch because we are hungry and haven't eaten all day.
So we've come to Il Giardino, the Secret Garden, one of the many restaurants in the main area. There's so many fun ones that we'd love to try. So the reputation of San Marcos as being very kind of yoga, new age vibe, that reputation is definitely true. But it also means that there's beautiful restaurants, everything's very like earth-centric, there's lots of gardens. Everyone's very friendly here. Just walking through the street, like this morning, every person we passed said good morning, hola, just directly to you. That was very nice. There's definitely, you know, the barefoot yogi type walking around as well. So we don't feel like we quite fit in, but that's okay. It's really good. It's delicious.
So we're at a nature reserve here in San Marcos called Cerro Sanjuquil. It's essentially the area where a certain part of the Mayan tribe, the Sanjuquil, based, or at least they're trying to kind of keep heritage. So it's a bit of like an eco-reserve as well as preserving their kind of historical things. So we're sitting on a little bench so you can enjoy a lovely coffee.
Yep. This our view. Lovely.
And in a minute we're going to continue walking around the path. There's an area where you can jump in, which we're probably not going to do because frankly the lake doesn't look that clean.
No, and it just looks so cold.
Hopefully there's some people jumping off that we can film, but I don't think there are. It's not very busy today. Continue around the wide path into the kind of more jungly aspect, and then we get to the altar.
My arm is so tired from this.
This is a hard job holding the camera.
It really is.
Now she knows.
It's from all the yoga. I'm tired.
Don't call me Guns McGee for nothing. Don't call me Guns McGee at all. Blackadder joke there. Bye.
Hey.
You going? Let's go. No. last thing we expect to see from the Mirador view at the top is a pristine kept football field, but check this out. Oh, it's like the Emirates!
For graceful exit.
Yep. Wow. Nothing to see here, boys. Nothing to see.
Hello there. Turn around. Welcome to San Pedro La Laguna. We are in San Pedro, which is another town on Lake Atitlan. I'm going to show you a very quick room tour. We've got a lovely budget option. So, this is Hotel Amigos, which is a hostel. Got a lovely, basic room, bed. There is a desk. Fancy. There is a bathroom. We've got our own bathroom, so actually,
Wow.
pretty fancy. It's a very strange sink. Never seen that before.
And that's the room tour.
And that is the room tour. But best thing is our view is incredible. For like less than £20 a night. There's a communal area. There's a kitchen where we can cook. We're going to continue that budget life. And there's also an area where we can do remote working. Mike will be editing away. I will be reading and having a good time. San Pedro is known for being like the backpacker town of Lake Atitlan, hence why we are staying in a hostel, albeit a private room, so we're not really living that hostel life. Anyway, we're gonna now explore San Pedro, find that we've already seen about 10 places that we want to eat just walking up from the ferry boat place. We're gonna eat now. Sublime Bar for our first meal in San Pedro. We've gone for comfort food, I'm not gonna lie. I got some ribs, very exciting. So the whole thing we were reading online about San Pedro being very backpackery is definitely true. We didn't think it'd be this like obvious, but we're in a bar with purely backpackers. There's like 30 backpackers here.
Owned by a British guy.
Owned by a British guy. But yeah, amazing view. Look at that. So we're gonna eat, enjoy, and go walking around the town and see what the vibe is.
You can see it's a beautiful day. The lake is incredible behind us. Tomorrow morning we're going to hike up there to Indian Nose, do a bit of a sunrise hike, which is going to be really cool. And later today we're going to try and go kayaking in the lake. I'm going to put the drone up in a second to have a few shots of the area. One thing I really want to try and find and show off is this football stadium for San Pedro FC called Estadio Bella Vista. It's like this stadium, I think, overlooking the lake. So hopefully I can find that in a second with the drone. Let's go.
sunrise. Just in time for that. Did a little puff of smoke. I found some birds. Look at the vultures. We've just been told, and we know that we're on the best platform. Because down there, so many people on like a lower viewpoint.
So many more people than here. So we made it to the top of Indian Nose with all of our new friends. Incredible here. So this is definitely one of the best
highlights
things we've ever seen. We've got a view of not just San Pedro volcano, Toliman volcano and Atitlan volcano, but also in the distance we can see Fuego erupting and Acatenango, which is pretty amazing. And we can also see all the towns around the lake. So,
and a beautiful sunrise. It's just, and just a little half-hour little hike.
And we got really lucky as well with the weather. You can see how clear it is, and we have loads of our cool new friends from New York and Germany. It's been really, really fun. So to summarise Lake Atitlan, if you want shopping and cities, it's Panajachel. If you want yoga and new age activities, it's San Marcos. And for more of the backpacker vibe, definitely San Pedro. It's definitely become one of our favourite places in the whole world. We absolutely love all the different angles we've seen the lake from. But our favourite place is actually the next place we stayed at, which is an Airbnb on the lake near Jabalito. But we're saving that for the next video.